Probably close to $6 million. $6 million in equipment. We have the Mitsubishi 6,000 watt laser. That was a $1 million machine. That burns out. That has a plate changer. It burns up to 3/4 inch stainless steel, and that's a CO2 laser. And actually has a pallet changer too, so it could burn one 5x10 sheet and switch it out. Back in the old days, you used to have a oxyacetylene flame torch, a flame cutter with a stylus, top stylus would trace out the flange, and then have the torch head attached to it, and then it would burn, pierce a hole and burn the whole circumference and profile of the flange in it. But now today's technology is done with a CO2 laser, 6,000 watt laser. It has an eye on it. Then it burns right through it, with the computer, imaging through CAD software. It'll burn out any profile you have. Well, we used to manually cut them out, and then we used to sub it out to a different state, middle of the Midwest. So then we have to order it from the Midwest, get it in, and so forth. Now we get the raw sheets in, and then we cut everything ourselves with our own proprietary designs and ways we do it. We also cut that out. We also have a plate straightener, so we straighten, because after you cut the flanges out, it'll kerf the material, and then we put it through a plate straightener, and we straighten all the flanges out within 5 thousandths of tolerance. And then, because usually we used to have to get the flanges from a different vendor, then hand flatten them with a hammer to make them all flat. But now we do it with the plate straightener. And then we also do that. We put it through a time saver and deburr the material. And then we also have a tumbling machine. We tumble the flanges so they don't have any burrs on them. 9 tube bending machines, 7 are hydraulic. Well, and the 2 are actually fully electric machines. They actually have a four tooling stacking machine for it, so they actually could hold 4 different size tooling on there. And a lot of times we use those because we have different tangent points. So we used to have to switch out each tool depending on what job. So during our bend run, you have to bend, like say 2 bends, swap out a clamp, put a shorter clamp in it, do 2 bends, stop the machine, get an Allen key, take the tool off, and put it back on again. Now the head will move up and down through 2 different bends. Before we used to we have to order material. The only thing we do order still, the raw materials, a plate, and also the raw tubing, which is all stateside. We get that from close by supplier, and also another supplier only a couple of states away. We cut close to a month off. So when everybody had issues with the supply chain, we did have issues with the tubing, with the coils, because the bigger, I'm not going to get into politics, but the stainless steel at this point now, but we had to order up to 16, 18 weeks ahead of time. So that's the only time we had a problem. So basically we had to order 4 times more material to have it in stock. And the tubing was the hardest one that we got hit with. But in normal basis, we save up to 4 weeks. So basically if an order comes in, we can have an order, say we had an order of flanges, we can have within 2 to 3 days, we start burning them out, they can be on the floor already within a couple of days.